Hello. Greetings. Hi. Hi, Buggy. Hi, Bodhi. Hi, Retro. Hello, Wrangler. It's good to see you, Twin. Hello, Mist. Hello, Fatseal. Hello, Kirby. Hello, Abodi again. Hello, Fatseal again. Hello, Carrot. Hello, Kyronet. Hello, Grace. Holy fuck that stare. Hello. Greetings, twins. It is good to see you all. How are you doing on this fine day? Hi, streamer. Does this update have anything to do with the 20 werewolves? You mean the ones that we were raw dogging in the last stream? No. The update does not have to do with the 20 werewolves that we were raw dogging. There is no bug on my face that's an acne patch. Don't even play with me. Kiwi, can we listen to the First Amendment by JPEG Mafia on stream? I don't think so. Kirby. Only here for streaks right now because this is too early. Can you drop the update in like 2 minutes tops? Yeah, thanks. Greetings, twins. What side is this on? It was bothering me. How are we all doing today? Yeah, stream early. Yeah, I'm streaming pretty early. Also, my AC is still off, so I'm gonna be bright red this whole time. I'm popping my corn right now. Type shit. Type 1 in the chat if you're popping your corn. Good lord. Good lord. I start stream, and 3 minutes later, no, not even, 2 of those minutes were the starting soon screen. 1 minute later, I'm already hot. Goodness gracious. Ones in chat. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. That's good to see. I have new stories from annual training. What happened, twin? What happened? I remember your stories from last time. They were absolutely insane. What went awry this time? Not ironically, I've had so much popcorn in the last 48 hours, like 3 times. I'm jealous. My corn be popping because I'm popping off. That's lovely to hear, Mist. So, it's okay, chat. I'm streaming later. We are all rating Kirby Fan 7. Hell yeah. Hi, baby. Hi, Dev. Oh my gosh, good morning, baby. Why is he awake? Why is he awake so early? Fuck, it's so hot in my room. Can you hear my fan? I hope you can. I really hope you can't hear my fan. It sounds like a jet engine. Can you hear that? Wrangler, what do you mean I missed you, Dev? Okay. Alright. Fugue state. Oh, he's sleepy. 7 out of 10, fucking around until my friend comes over so I can sign paperwork. W Hangout? What paperwork are we signing? That's good to hear, Mist. Oh yeah? Did we raid the gem last time? No. The gem has not been on since we saw them the first time. I don't know why Dev is awake. It is in fact 3 a.m. for him. Anyway, munchkins. I'm doing pretty good. Drop the update. Alright, bro, calm down. I'm doing like maybe an 8 out of 10? 8 out of 10? I'm in a very cringe era of my life, but like in a good way. No. I'm in a very cringe time of my life, but in a very positive way. Like I'm really leaning into what makes me happy. Does that make sense? Like I'm not afraid to do things that make me happy. Well, I still am, but I'm trying to do them anyway. So, the update has to do with me visiting Dev. As you'll notice, that little number down there is at 1.5k out of 3.3k. That means we can now afford the plane ticket. Because the fuck-ass plane ticket is like 1.3k or something, I don't know. It's so expensive, brother. Like, it actually baffles me. Because at first I thought it was gonna be like a couple hundred, not a couple hundred, that's quite naive, but like maybe 600. And then I realized I wasn't looking at there and back. I was just looking at one way. So it was actually double what I thought. Like, what the hell? Where is this money even going? There has to be some kind of fraud going on here. Because if every single person on that plane... Thank you for the follow, fuck, what does that say? The Mousetrap, thank you for the follow, twin. My nose itches so bad. I'm not picking my nose. Good God, it itches. I'm not picking my nose. Don't even. Okay. There was a bear raiding tents? Oh my God. What? Alright, I'm glad you're safe, twin. So, I found out that the ticket was actually twice the price that I thought it was. That's part of the reason why this number is higher now, because it used to be like 3,000. Booger-eated kiwi GGs. Oh my God. Okay. Alright. Anyway, that's part of the reason why this number right here is higher. Where is this bear asking for a friend? What does that mean? What's even crazier is airlines run on razor-thin profit margins and live off of government subsidies? How? How? Like, if every single passenger on that plane is paying $700 for one of them, you know, $700, which is one of the prices of my tickets. If every single passenger is paying $700, and let me pull up the logs, because I have the logs. Plane seat 1. Okay, so I'm toward the front of the plane. It's a very big plane, and my seat is in row 30. So let's just be really generous and say there's 60 rows in total, okay? Let's say there's 60 rows in total. I'm toward the front, I'm in row 30, big plane. Well, but maybe I'm not toward the front, because what if it excluded first class? Fuck it, no, I'm just saying there's 60 rows, okay? So 60 rows, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So there's 10 seats in each row, 60 rows. What is that, guys? What's 60 times 10? That's 600. Good job, guys. So 600 times the price of the average ticket. $420,000. Bro, that's... Most large planes are like 30 rows. Oh my gosh, okay. I must be on a fucking huge ass plane because there are 10 seats. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then also it's very long. Maybe I overestimated the amount of rows. Fuel, that's why planes are so much. Really? $420,000 in one flight. That's in a matter of hours. That's in like 12 hours or less, like 10 hours or something. I don't know. 420,000. Kiwi, make it more expensive. We need to get you first class. But no, bro, I am not spending what, like $4,000 on 10 hours of my life. It actually makes me depressed to think about. It's crazy. In order to travel on a plane, you have to blow like over $1,000, which for most people, let's see, 1.2K, and the average salary in the US, 69,000. 69,000. The median annual salary, which is often less skewed by outlying numbers, is 65,000. So the 69,000 seems to be skewed by the billionaires, I would assume? So let's just go with 65,000 for the average income in the United States. So, the average person makes 65,000. My flight, and this is like, I'm going economy. I am not living lavish. I am going economy. My flight is 1,200. No, sorry, 1,400. So, wait, what math am I doing? What math am I trying to do here? If you make $65,000 per year, oh, here we go, divided by 365, that's 178 per day. So, 1,400, which is the ticket, divided by 178 per day, that's 8 days of work. These people working full-time, bye Kirby, these people working full-time, making $65,000 a year, which is like insane money, That's 8 whole days of working the 9 to 5, that they just burn in a matter of hours. In what, 10 hours this flight is? And that's not even, like, we haven't even considered first class. If you're going first class, that's like 3.5K. Isn't that insane? If you were going first class, that would be over 19 days of work for the average American. Over 19 days of work for the average citizen. The whole capitalism thing isn't looking too good right now. Over 19 days of work. Working full-time, average citizen. That much time spent on 10 hours. A 10-hour flight where you're cramped anyway and you wish you could be somewhere else. Hello, Meatball Jones. Hello, Jono. It's actually crazy. Flight staff, fuel costs, maintenance staff, maintenance parts, on-flight entertainment, rights, and food. Pilot gets paid a lot. See, that makes sense. It's just so unfortunate that it is the way it is. That's so much fucking money. For such a small amount of time. Use median income. Works better, surely. I think so. Let's go the in-between of 6'5" and 6'9". It's 6'7". Okay. Hello, Meatball Jones. Hello, Game Stuff. Hello, Aspect. It's good to see you, twin. How are you doing? I like how she ignores the stuff informing on costs. I did not ignore it. I was just not reading chat. Remember, their CEO needs their 90%. True. How is the CEO gonna get his 57th yacht? Think about the shareholders. That's about 1.2 Kiwi coins right there. The average American doesn't go first class. They barely go on planes. Yeah, I'm just saying. The price is absurd. The amount of time that you are burning, like if you quantify time as money, according to the average salary, it's insane. It's actually crazy. Streamer discovers the dire economic situation of the average person. True. Airplanes were never meant to be for casual travel, but people are forced to use it because there's no more trains and hardly any boats. Really? Is that true? They were never meant to be for casual travel? Is it because they're so expensive? The US fumbled hard when we stopped developing commercial railways. I think once I get to Germany, I might be taking a train to get to the specific city. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Am I taking a train? I don't know. What I do know is that once I'm in Germany, I will be taking the subway. Shout out Subway. Planes were always expensive. The only thing that changed is who uses them. Oh. There's a reason why my parents made me decide my senior trip 2 years in advance. Why? Was it because the price of the tickets was cheaper 2 years in advance? I think we should replace CEOs and shareholders with AI. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Gadriel. Thank you, twin. Up until the 70s, planes were only meant as luxury travel, but now they're the only way to travel, so they force normal people to use them. Oh. That makes so much more sense, because when you crunch the numbers, it's abysmal. It's insane. That makes a lot more sense. They're remarkably inefficient, they're just fast. Got it. Cost? Oh, yes, we had to save up. Damn. I think we should replace humans with beavers. The world will be a better place. I think you're correct. So, this is what I wanted to inform you about. We are moving forward with the Germany trip. She is blind, she has to be 1 inch away from monitor. Oh, hi, baby, hi. So fucking hot in here. Ugh. Gosh. Planes are genuinely worse for the airlines and normal people. Why do we not go back to trains and boats? I'm not gonna lie, I'd be scared on a boat. Y'all know, like, cruise ships? I would always be thinking that my shit's gonna end up like the Titanic. I would always be scared that I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. on some cruise ship and, oh, it's sinking. Oh, there's water leaking into my little hotel room. Babe, you would be scared from an ant. Okay. Hi, baby. Hi. Boats are not smooth and are not as safe. Really? What? Actually, my best friend got to go on that trip if his parents paid for the plane ticket because everything else on the trip was cheaper. What? Oh, you mean like your parents would cover all the costs of your best friend as long as his parents cover the cost of the ticket? Boats are safe but not as smooth. No, go even more back. We should walk and swim everywhere. Alright, bro. The US used to have a robust passenger rail system, but car companies lobbied the government and we ended up tearing down existing railways. Not stopped building them, actively destroyed our railways. Why? Why would we do that? Yes, Kiwi, planes are one of the safest. Really? That makes me happy, because I'm actually afraid of planes. Dev, you know this. But chat, you don't know this. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I'm scared of planes. I told my boyfriend the other night, I told him what I do when I get on a plane is I just surrender myself. I say, okay, this plane could crash, and I'm just gonna be fucking dead. Just like, my life is gone. And I surrender myself to that possibility. And I just numb myself. Like, you know what? Hey, universe, if this is my time, just take me. Just take me. There's nothing I can do about it. I just fully surrender myself to the notion that that could be my last moment. And that actually helps me feel better. Because it's like, hey, if this shit goes tits up, there's nothing I could do. Planes are not bad. After your first flight, it gets easier. That's kind of true, Mist, but like, I flew on a plane when I was really young and I wasn't scared because I didn't know that they could crash. And now it's actually getting worse because I'm learning, oh, they can crash. Like, sure, it's extremely unlikely, but for me, the fact that if it were to crash, it's almost a guaranteed death and there's nothing you can do about it is scary. Like in a car, I feel like it gives me a false sense of security because you have a gradient. It's like you can get in a little, you can accidentally tap the car in front of you. Nobody gets hurt. It's just an inconvenience. You can get in a wreck, but you just get injured. You're not dead. You're not severely injured. It's just like ouchie. You can get in a bad wreck. You can also get in a fatal accident. But that gradient makes me feel safe. Whereas on a plane, it's basically a Boolean of like, make it there safely or die. For real, yeah, I always get a panic attack before I get on a plane. Really? Hello, Zot. Zot, hi. Zothi? How do I say your name, twin? Greetings. One of my friend's moms used to get inebriated before every single flight. Just guzzle that shit down. Because she was afraid of flights. I unironically find cars scarier than planes. This is making me feel a lot better. Because I feel way more safe in a car than I do in a plane. But I don't even feel that safe. I don't even feel that safe in a car. I'm just really anxious. In cars, you gotta deal with 100 other idiots driving. True! At least the pilots are trained. That's actually so true. Because you're not gonna be facing a collision in the sky. Like, you're not gonna be facing a collision. Nobody's gonna be getting into an accident in midair. Like, that's not gonna happen. And they're trained. You don't have these idiots, just like random people driving cars. So that's true, that's true. Drunk drivers, people going on their phone while driving. Shit like that. Driving a car actually is so much more dangerous than going in a plane. It's just the fact that if something does go wrong, you're fucked. You're just completely, your ass is just fucked. Sometimes I get hit with a massive wave of fear when I'm in a car. Really? Really? A plane collision has happened like twice? What are the chances of that? Bro, there's so much space to be in. How do you accidentally be in the same space as another plane? The sky's fucking empty. Like, come on. There's so much room up there. Cars are like one of the top causes of deaths. Planes are chill. Really? Bro, we should go back to walking. We should go back to horseback riding and shit. What happened to trains and horses? Like like the little wagon with the horses in the front? Can we bring that shit back? Ain't nobody dying because of a horse crash. Or are they? Did a horse... What's it called? What's the little horse device called? Is it horse and buggy? Horse and buggy. Did a horse and buggy ever cause a crash? Yes, horse and buggy crashes happen frequently. What the fuck? How? 5.4% of crashes were caused by horse and buggy driver error, and another 3.8% were caused by horse error. Wait, most of the error was caused by the humans, not the horses. Horse and buggy crashes often fault of vehicle driver, says Lancaster County-based study. This is fascinating. Why did my shit just turn off? Y'all see that? One mid-air collision was back before TCAS and more sophisticated plane tracking and coordination. Interesting. Interesting. Being a pedestrian in the US is more dangerous than driving a car, though. The US would need to stop all driving at once. Really? Man, you can't win. You can't win. Horse-drawn carriage. Yes. Yes. It was miscommunication with air traffic. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. But again, like, what are the chances? What are the chances? A horse carriage is just a more unpredictable car. But there's no way that you can go fast. How fast can you get when you're literally using a horse for travel? Like, they're not galloping and shit. They move at like 2 miles an hour, Sob. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure someone has been trampled by a carriage at some point. I mean, I'm sure they have, but it must be extremely uncommon. I think it's just because of the frequency of usage of horse carriages, not because they're dangerous or anything. So hot in my room, bruh. So hot in my room. Please send cold vibes toward California. Please just send me cold energy, please. Trains are the way of the future, bro, because think about it. The likelihood of a train crash is like nothing because it's on a controlled pathway. You're right. You're right. What do you mean a horse isn't fast? Like, they're not going to be galloping, right? We aren't riding camels, bro. Who's we? We're all going back to camel riding. Just add more horse, duh. Horsepower. Oh, God. Have some fresh Texas AC. We have the strongest AC. That does not surprise me. Texas's climate is equivalent to that of hell. There was literally a derailment that also almost stopped me from getting to an air show this week. Huh? A derailment? Like the train goes off the rails? Train derailment. Oh! Oh, that's terrifying. Passengers tell of terrifying experience after train derails in UK. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. 18 people were injured, including 2 seriously, after a passenger train derailed in southern England on Thursday, trapping passengers inside carriages that had toppled on their sides. 2 people sustained serious injuries, while a further 16 with less serious injuries were taken to hospital for treatment and further care. Ambulance, fire, and police services were deployed in large numbers to the scene of the derailment near Lewes, in East Sussex, about 45 miles south of London. Oh my goodness. Oh my. There were 150 people on board. It was not immediately clear what caused the last 3 carriages of the Southern Rail Service from London Victoria to Eastbourne to leave the tracks. Can we find out? Yo, bro, can we find that out? It's only 103 in Texas, not even that hot. Okay. Oh, this one's like Nah, y'all gotta see this. This looks so terrifying. Y'all gotta see this. Blah, la, 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 la. I saw a terrifying looking derailment. That shit looks straight out of a horror film. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the debris. Look at the wreckage. Oh my gosh. This is in Ohio. The train was carrying hazardous materials when 38 cars derailed. Several rail cars burned for more than 2 days, and emergency crews also conducted controlled burns of several rail cars, which released hydrogen chloride and phosgene into the air. Oh my gosh. Oh! That actually looks terrifying. Bro, can I get some, like, details? Smoke rises from the derailment. Oh my. Oh my gosh! This is from the night of the accident? Jesus Christ. That's like right next to a house, too. Oh my goodness. And they have the exact thingies that were inside of the train cars. Benzene. Butyl acrylate. Vinyl chloride. What does that mean? What is benzene? Is it, like, dangerous? Oh, flammable liquid. Oh! Flammable liquid, flammable gas, flammable liquid, flammable gas, combustible liquid, flammable gas. Okay, bro. Okay. Could've gone better. Could've gone better. Those poor people, I can't imagine what kind of Superfund support they need to clean the toxic spills. Yeah, that's actually terrifying. Carcinogenic AF too. Oh my gosh. Summer enjoyers are posers, bro. I refuse to accept this propaganda. See, I like summer. I like being outside, you know, swimming, going to the beach, enjoying the sun, getting out there, seizing life by the balls, you know? But I don't like it when it's been 4 months and we're consistently hitting like 80, 90 degrees every single day, and our electricity bill is just because of AC usage. I'm done. You know what? Like, the sun was nice while it lasted, but that's enough. That's enough. You can stop now. You can stop now. I'm good. No more 95-degree days, please. This is enough. Burn off unnecessary. I'm not reading all that, bro. Ooh. The section contains an excessive amount of intricate detail. Specifically, too much detail and recentism. Whoa. Whoa. Inquiry and cause. This also contains an excessive amount of intricate detail. I've never seen that before. What? Yo, how did we get here? How did we get here, bro? What? Jeffrey Epstein. Alright, we're gonna read this. What the fuck? What? The derailment sparked the spread and circulation of misinformation, fake news, and conspiracy theories. Most were exaggerations of the derailment and the events surrounding it. Some commentators alleged that concurrently reported high-altitude object events were being overemphasized or even faked as a red herring to distract the public from the derailment or cover it up entirely. I don't get it. Is it like UFOs or something? Conspiracy theories, such as those promulgated by Congresswoman Marge. Alright, bro. I'm on a losing streak. And football player Aaron Rodgers claimed the US government had faked the high-altitude objects to distract from the derailment, allegations of American responsibility for the Nord Stream pipeline sabotage, and the release of Jeffrey Epstein's client list. Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokeswoman Hua Chunying and South China Morning Post columnist Alex Lowe suggested Western media were deliberately overemphasizing high-altitude object stories over the derailment. However, the derailment received constant coverage from news outlets since the initial derailment. So where did Epstein come from, bro? Where did Epstein come from? They were claiming that the US government had faked the high-altitude objects to distract from the release of Epstein's client list. Okay, that's okay. I'm listening, but what does that have to do with the derailment? I was helping sort files today. One guy's last name was Epstein. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. All roads lead to Rome. Epstein jump scare. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Criticizing the spread of misinformation in regard to the derailment, Homendy urged the public to let the NTSB investigate and stop adding pain to a community that's been through enough. Alright, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Subsequent derailment. Ooh. See, this is so interesting. Acoustic. Actually, there were 3 Epsteins in the file I sorted? Good God. It's saying both the crash and the list were being supposedly covered up. Yeah, I get it. It's just funny. Science teacher Jeffrey Epstein? What? Huh? Fraudulent charity scheme. Oh! In the aftermath of the derailment, a fraudulent charity scheme emerged, allegedly exploiting the community's need for assistance. The Ohio Clean Water Fund, co-founded by Mike Capel, raised nearly $140,000 by claiming to support affected residents through the Second Harvest Food Bank. However, it was later revealed that only $10,000 was donated to the food bank, while the remainder of the funds were misappropriated. Capel and 2 associates, Isaiah Wartman and Luke Mahoney, faced litigation initiated by the Ohio Attorney General's office. What does litigation mean? Is that like suing and shit? It's so hot. I'm currently building chemical contamination filters for my beavers. You have beavers? Anyway, so I just wanted to do a quick stream today. I'm thinking of maybe filming a video after this. Maybe. Oh, goodness. I want to make my own shirt. So you remember I got this plain black shirt from the craft store? And I want to try bleaching it to make the Living Tombstone shirt. And I'm going to do that in a video. So I might do that right now, or I'll just finish editing my vlog. Mitigation is reducing incoming damage, often due to the use of GCD or OGCD skills such as Rampart for tanks in general, or the Blackest Night for Dark Knight, for example. Kira, is that Final Fantasy? Sorry, I don't even have to ask. That is definitely Final Fantasy. Okay, bro. I said litigation, by the way, but thank you. I appreciate the information. So, what I'm going to try and do is put the skull icon right here. If you've seen the Living Tombstone, you know what skull icon I'm talking about. And I'm going to try and I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe put white colored pencil and use that to mark the outline. And then brush the bleach on with a paintbrush or something. I don't know. But I really hope it works well. The problem is, if I mess up, I'm cooked. There's no erasing bleach. Oh, he's still going. There's also invulnerability skills, like Holy Ground for Paladin, Berserk for Warrior, Super Bolide for Gunbreaker, and Living Dead for Black Knight. Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. Oh, My drawers are so full. Goodness gracious. Like, everything in my room is so messy. But yeah. That's what I'm gonna do after this. And eat. And turn on the AC, maybe. Every time you transition, I'm gonna change your pronouns. Is that a threat, bro? What do you mean, I'm gonna change your pronouns? Is he ending stream soon? Okay. Okay. Is anybody that I know online? Who should we raid today? Twitch. Who knew he's live? Who knew he's on Minecraft? I thought the gem was on. I thought the gem was on. What a shame. What a shame. The gem is not in fact on. Where is the gem? Oh, here it is. Right? Banana pepper gum? I think it's banana pepper gum. They were live yesterday? It says they were last live 5 days ago. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The gem told me that they were on often, but I haven't seen them on. I haven't seen them on. What a shame. Do we want to raid someone new? Not really. Raid Stoneforge. Is that... Oh, Stofanofer. I thought you were saying Stoneforged. Hey, if the Forged was on, we could raid him. Stofanofer? No results found. Okay. It is Stoneforged. Is he live? 74 followers. Wait, the Forged is going kind of crazy. Wait just a minute. No clips, no about. Man. No schedule. But he does have VODs. Okay. 70 views, 57 views. Restart required. Your PC needs to be restarted to finish setting up this device, alright? Next time the Forged is on. Next time the Forged is on. I'll just raid Panui then. Because somehow, on a regular-ass afternoon, one of my, 25 followed people is on. Not even Kirby fan? Not even Dev Snappy? Wait, Kira? Why do I follow Kira? Why does he have a clip? What? Oh my gosh. Wait. What is he doing? Wait, I need to see this. Twitch.tv/WayKira. Is that you? Yeah. Yeah, we need to see this. Hold on. Wait just a minute.
The changes actually like this.
Oh, webcam! What is he doing, bro? What is he doing?
The changes actually like this.
Webcam. What the fuck is that alien, bro? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Kira, when are you gonna go live again, bro? Wait. When are you gonna go live again? This is what being green does to you. Leave me alone, bro. I'm normal. Baby birds when sustenance is near. Oh my god. W. Kirk. Alright, bro. You're planning on a stream soon? Oh! Oh, that's big. We need to share this in the Discord. We do. Good lord.
Or the changes actually apply
What is
like
he
this.
even doing?
Like this.
Oh my, bro. Between the random ass alien dancing in the corner. Why is he green? Why is he green? We need to make that a sticker. It would just look like it looks like a chode. What would the sticker even be? It just looks like a chode. It looks like a mysterious, ominous green chode with a little alien in the corner. There's also a 1% opacity Brazil flag on the screen, by the way. I can see it. I can see it now. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Here's the yellow outline. And then you see the... Oh my
Or the
gosh.
changes actually apply like this.
I should switch to OBS for this exact reason. Oh my gosh.
Or the changes actually apply like this. Like this.
Oh my gosh. Kiwi discovers tamest Brazilian stream is shocked. My mic was fucked up for the entire stream and no one said a thing, by the way. I remember that, Kira. I remember that, and I thought it was intentional. We did say that your mic was fucked up, but I think it was like fucked up in 2 ways, and you fixed one of the ways, but not the other. Oh my gosh. Good lord. Today, fix village roads. Why do you have a to-do list? Wait. Kira, what's this about? Ah! What's this? Today, fix village roads. Nuh-huh. We literally did, bro. But, hey, it was worth it because it made this gem.
Or the changes actually apply like this. Like this.
I'm making my city into a city. That's nice, bro. Hey, I get it, though. I get having a shitty mic. I am so sick and tired. I bought this mic right here to use for vlogs. I bought this to use for vlogs. You can even put the little, like, foam cover on it. The little fluffy cover. It's terrible! It's noise canceling, but it actually just cancels my voice, too. Like, it's so quiet, it sounds like I'm whispering from 50 feet away. It's so bad. But then, I tried to take the cover off to make it more clear, to make it more sensitive, and suddenly it sounds like I'm spitting into your ear. Kiwi, what if I sent you a new clip but it was just the VOD? Oh, that reminds me. Pretty soon I'll have this thing where you can get a fancy role in my Discord server by clipping streams. There's gonna be like a specific requirement page for the clip, but the way it's gonna work is you send a clip of me, I say, hey, thank you, and then I use this command that Retro's making for me that gives you a fancy role with pretty colors. And the role is given to you for 24 hours, and it is then automatically revoked after the 24 hours. So that you don't just make one clip and then farm that role for the rest of eternity. You know what I'm talking about? So, that's incoming. It will have requirements. I'm very shy about enforcing this. Because, like, if somebody's kind enough to make a clip about me, I would feel so terrible being like, well, actually, I want it to be this way and this way. But simultaneously, I really do have, like, a thing in mind. Kind of structure that I needed to roughly follow. So, I'll have a page to be completely transparent of what I want in a clip. If the clip follows those requirements, then you get the role. If it doesn't, then you don't. Yeah, I know, I'm your guinea pig for the role. Exactly. My audio interface has a freaking smart media card. I found it in a box in my grandparents'. What? What is a smart media card port, by the way? I wish that these had some sort of user interface where I could change the noise cancellation intensity. Because it would be perfect. It would be perfect if not for the extremely intense noise canceling. Grandparents' house. Okay. Old ass sport. Got it. Where in your grandparents? Ugh. What about the new passport? Asking the right questions. An old passport in your grandparents. Emoji 53. Okay, I saw people saying that I should raid Gwen. What is Gwen's username? My voice is cracking. The Kira clip was too funny. It's assaulting my vocal cords. What is Gwen's Twitch username? Username. Gwen Tension. Thank you, Kira. Thank you. It's not. Okay. Brazil trip? Hey, me and Dev are pulling up to Brazil. We're gonna vlog with Kira. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're all gonna get chocolate pizza. So keep an eye out for that. Me and Dev are going to Brazil. We're gonna visit Kira. We're gonna vlog together. We're gonna have chocolate pizza. Thank you for joining me today, Munchkins. We are not. They're going to... Will you blow up his house? Yes. Yes, I will. Garnacho. Okay. I don't know what that means. W update and holy shit, that was a short stream, but a stream no less. Yup. Yup. I want to edit. The most fun that I have is when I'm vlogging. Vlogging, going out, doing stuff, doing shit. Also, like, playing Overwatch with friends. So lately, I've really just been dialed in on doing what I like. That sounds selfish, but, like, I feel like as a content creator, what? I feel like as a content creator, that's what you should do. There are so many people who just do it for the money. I really just want to enjoy making videos. That's what I'm gonna do. Enjoy your dinner, Kinky Katie. Thank you, twin. Thank you. I will. You have a good night, twin. Kiwi week. Yes. Yes. Clip for streak. Nah, fuck them. Anyone who didn't show up to stream, their streaks are gone. Okay. Thank you for joining me, twins. Make sure to have a lovely night or day, okay? Is Dev on the menu? No. No, my boyfriend is not on the menu. What are we talking about? Okay. Bye for real. Mwah.